Well, a plane's fuel drop over elementary schools in Southern California is under investigation, and it made us wonder, could that happen here? A woman who lives in a common flight path to Logan says she's scared of what could end up on her property.
They go right over the house, the same exact track.
Stephanie Leguia's Milton neighborhood is on the flight path to Logan Airport. She's been concerned for years about the effects of the airplanes, but that concern turned to fear last month.
Really quite a noise. We turned around and saw that big thing.
Leguia and her neighbor were just feet away from this emergency slide that fell from a Delta flight.
After that, I started shaking. I realized that we could have been killed.
Tuesday's fuel dump over school children near Los Angeles reignited that fear.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about the stuff that's coming off these planes.
Back in June of 2003, Massport says there was a major fuel dump in our area. A flight forced to return to Logan released thousands of gallons of fuel.
The FAA says that fuel dumps typically happen at a higher altitude to allow the fuel to burn off.
Well, that liquid, as it rubs against the dry atmospheric molecules, those molecules will simply dissipate, and then people on the ground just won't even feel the fuel that was jettisoned from the aircraft.
Aviation expert David Price says the goal is always to dump the fuel over unpopulated areas, but sometimes pilots need to break from procedure to ensure the safety of the passengers. Less fuel lightens the load on a plane's landing gear.
You could actually lose an entire aircraft by having a heavy landing with a lot of fuel on board.
Price says fuel dumps over neighborhoods are very rare. According to the FAA, Boston air traffic controllers send planes that need to release fuel over the ocean. In Milton, Mike LaCrosse, CBSN Boston.